Bart rides an off-road vehicle and smashes through the wall. He drives out of the house right after. Everything he passes is a ramp for him. Homer just dodges Bart and Lisa. Marge charges at Homer with 2 horses. Homer is sick of watching Fox TV. He plans to take the family out for a walk. Ever since the Simpsons were driven out of Springfield, their lives have become much freer. They can smell unpolluted air every morning. But Marge doesn't think this place is all that great. And she's really worried Maggie will turn out bad now. Before this, the Simpsons got a notice about a military drill in Springfield. All the citizens had to stay home. So Homer took the family and hid in the storm shelter. The boring time dragged on forever. Bart was so bored he kept hitting Homer on the head with a bocce ball. Lisa thought there was no one on the streets right now. Maybe they could go out for a stroll.
And I can drive drunk while I'm actually sober.
Marge noticed a lot of cars were parked at City Hall, so Homer parked their car there too. They snuck into City Hall. They opened the door and found a meeting going on inside. And the meeting the mayor called was to drive the Simpsons out of Springfield.
No! They're here! The monsters are here!
No, it's me, Marge. I'm your friend.
The monster queen is coming on today!
Everyone there fully supported kicking the Simpsons out. Marge didn't understand what they'd done wrong, so the mayor pulled out the evidence. Homer caused $8.3 million in damage from drunk driving.
We won!
Bart's pranks had gotten even more destructive, and Lisa's environmental measures were cheap but annoying. Marge had something to say.
We're not monsters. We're just people. People who love each other and love this town. The only place we've ever called home. Thank you.
The mayor thought Marge was a good woman, but she was also the worst member of the Simpson family. Just then, Flanders walked into the hall. He didn't agree with everyone criticizing the Simpsons. The mayor had known Flanders would do this, so he'd arranged a solution. No one could change the fact that the Simpsons had to leave. On the way out, no one in the car wanted to say a word. Then Bart needed to pee. Homer pulled the car over to the side of the road. Suddenly, a man pointed a gun at Homer. He told them to get out of here, but Marge said they'd just been driven out of their hometown. When the man found out they'd also been cast out by society, he invited the Simpsons to live in the Outlands. But after living here for a while, Marge started to miss Springfield a little, so Homer planned to sneak Marge back to Springfield for a visit. The two disguised themselves as Burns and Smithers. They even fooled the chief of police. First, they drank on Lard Lad's donuts. Then, they went bowling at the bowling alley. Finally, they went back to their old